again. Yeah, I think I'll just stop the countdown. Switch to check my audio. Should be good. There, and yes, okay. Hello one and hello all. Welcome once again to Mystery Monday. As we continue our question of what the heck we're doing for another. Or rather, what the heck is going on with another, because we already know what we're doing with it. We're probably going to blow it up again. Teehee? Alright, let us continue. We were at camp. There was an attempted cookout. The attempted cookout kind of went meh. Continue. Now we're learning more about the kid who fell down the well. Of which, let's start with a more general question. Who are all these characters? A suspicious-seeming guy in a black suit and sunglasses, which is practically the uniform of a suspicious guy. He must be the one that Ian and Gina warned me about at the campsite. Tommy also mentioned this guy, and it does seem weird that you would wear a suit to go camping. So what's his deal? I'm super curious, but Gina and Ian told me to stay away, so I'll stay focused on the boy who stole my bag. Matthew's dad, who disappeared. He was super rich and got grabbed by kidnappers, allegedly. Matthew's uncle won't pay the ransom, so his dad still hasn't come home. At least, that's how Matthew tells it. Sounds a little too much to me like a movie. Dad invited me to Lake Juliet, but as soon as the gate opened, I remembered something about my mom. I saw Mom holding my hand as we walked through the gate. I've been here before, with Mom. Why would she bring me here? Mom left a bracelet called RAS in the lab, and it's biometrically keyed to me, so I guess it's mine now? Why did she leave this for me? What's going on? Let's see here. Matthew. I found the boy who stole my bag in the storage room of the guest house. He was rummaging for food with a big dog. I almost caught him, but he's so fast I lost him again. After he ran away, I found a watch on the ground nearby. It was engraved, "To Matthew." Did the kid drop it? I got to the campground and finally met up with Dad. I wanted to just turn around and go home right away, but he started talking. He told me about the reason he invited me here and why he was working at JC Valley, and I decided to stick around, at least for a little while. Dad gave me Mom's bracelet, the RAS. It had been set up to recognize my biometrics. We couldn't figure out why she would leave this for me, but at least we talked about Mom for the first time in a long while. So, naturally, that was Dad's cue to disappear again. Because of work. Again. He even vanished right when I was going to ask him about what happened with the RAS at the guest house. And if all that wasn't enough, I was surrounded by a bunch of people I didn't know and didn't have anything to say to. Around that time, Ryan came to talk to me. I get kind of a strange vibe from him. Have we met before? Dad hasn't changed at all in the past 6 months. He's so wrapped up in his own life, he hasn't even thought about mine. I thought he forgot to meet me at the bus stop because he didn't actually care, but he says that's wrong. He invited me here to show me the lake one more time, and to figure out why Mom came here. He should have just explained right away. I can't really blame him for wanting to know more about what happened to Mom. I want to know too. Is it just me, or is the music freaking quiet as fudge? Crank that up. Voice volume was fine last time, so I'm leaving that alone for now. Back to the DOS. Brass DOS. We met a lot of people last time. Some more cryptic than others. Ryan gives off strange vibes. We chatted at the cookout after Dad left. He said he works with my dad and that he knew my mom. He told me stories from when Mom was a scientist. There aren't many people aside from Dad who know that much about Mom, so I was pretty happy to hear his stories. But then I told him about my dream of being in a band, and he said that even though I look like my mom, I'm more like my dad on the inside, which, I mean, what did he mean by that? We talked about a few different things, but he disappeared as soon as I stepped away from him. I wonder if we'll see him again. I'd like to hear more about Mom. A researcher at JC Valley. She's one of Dad's co-workers. She was the first person I met at the cookout Dad invited me to. She has a grown-up sort of elegance and a real beauty to her, but she also seems to have a little hard to approach. Even if my first impressions of her is wrong, she was talking to Rex about work the whole time, so I never had a chance to say hi. Ugh. If I knew I was going to be this bored, I would have used the time for guitar practice. I wish I'd turned down Dad's invitation. Gina is another one of Dad's researcher colleagues. She's the nice one who invited me to join her at the barbecue so I wouldn't be alone when Dad had to leave suddenly. It seems like she and Ian get along really well, but I don't really understand why any of what they had to say to each other, with all the science stuff. I guess Dad said I should eat his portion of the food, but it's way too much for one person. Ian is another researcher who works with Dad. When I brought the charcoal, he noticed I was looking for Dad and told me he ran off to JC Valley to deal with some lab emergency. Left me all alone again. But Ian praised him, saying he couldn't believe he went back to the lab without eating after spending all morning prepping the food. I guess I get him admiring my dad's dedication to his work, but he also left his daughter at a cookout with total strangers. Not exactly smart, Dad. Alfred! Rex Alfred is the director of JC Valley. That's where Dad works. Dad invited me to this place full of adults who have no clue I exist. Not exactly fun. Dad pointed this guy out so that I'd introduce myself, but he was talking to Sophia, so I hung back. He just feels a bit imposing to talk to, I guess. Unlike my dad, it's just work, work, work. I guess there's a chance he's friendly? I guess? A member of Tommy's band and the daughter of Rex, the director of JC Valley. At first I saw her at the campground, but she was so busy I didn't have a chance to say hi. Later I did, and I regretted it. Turns out she's the worst. The first time we spoke, she ignored what I had to say and talked down to me the whole time. Just wanted to say hi. What's so wrong with that? We're complete strangers. Where does she get off? I'm not here because I want to be, and if I knew what she was like, I wouldn't have even bothered to speak to her. In fact, I shouldn't have. Not my cup of tea. Clearly. A college student who works part-time at the guest house. He says he's like the chief of staff, but there's no staff. He also seems to take a lot of breaks. When I went back to the guest house to get the charcoal he neglected to deliver, he was missing in action yet again, and the cat is now sitting on my mouse. He would never even notice if a thief broke in, yet he started accusing me of ransacking the storage room. I was just chasing after the kid who stole my bag after I caught him doing the ransacking. Unluckiest girl in the world, now being called a thief. I found enough evidence to prove my innocence, but I hope I never have to go through that again. Tommy helped me carry the charcoal back to the campsite, where he met with the two girls. It seems like they were fighting. I hope everything is okay. I hope the cat doesn't lay on my keyboard again. I was doing a recording of a special episode the other day. Blaze, bless his fluffy little butt, laid down and rolled over just right to knock my mouse around and move the screen in the OBS window. So, to demonstrate, it went from here to here. All because of cat butt. Ugh. That was fun. Okay, now we're on to the actual thing. Da-da-da-da. Right, he went back towards the lake. Towards the lake. I forgot how slow Ashley walks. It's only been a week and I forgot how slow she walks. Wrong button. Here we go. Light jogging.
Matthew.
Not here. Where'd he go? What do I do? Now I burp into the microphone, apparently. Ugh. Guess I'll go to Dad's place. I continue to hit the wrong button for lightly jogging. And I need to keep an eye out for cans, so I can turn them into the thing. Oh, hello.
Ah.
There's Tommy. And more drama.
Yo, Ashley! Hey, I'm sorry about earlier.
No worries. I'm already over it.
Thanks for being cool about it.
Did you find the music player?
No, not yet.
I hope you find it soon. Hello. You were at the camp earlier, weren't you? I forget your name. Janet.
Janet Rice.
I'm
Ashley, right? I heard from Tommy. So you got into a fight with Elizabeth, huh?
I got angry and said some stuff. Probably went too far, though.
Don't worry. She's always that way.
Oh. Wow.
But getting into a fight the first time you meet her? That's brave.
I thought the same thing.
You're both friends with Elizabeth, aren't you?
Yeah?
Wow.
You're thinking, how are they friends with someone like that?
Harsh.
Word for word.
Okay, but true,
Well,
apparently.
We know the real Elizabeth. She's really talented. Plus, she's got a great taste in music and killer style.
That's why the three of us started a band together. And we entered our band into a contest.
Yeah, we heard a little bit about that earlier.
Yeah!
A band?
What do you two play?
I play guitar. Janet's on drums.
What about Elizabeth?
Keyboard and vocals. We're really just doing it for fun, though.
Not true. You play guitar like a rock star. The girls that come to our shows all swoon over Tommy.
Oh, come on, knock it off.
All right, there's a contest.
So what's this contest you're in? Is it the Big Deal Band Contest?
That's it, yeah. That contest is the quickest way to get a recording contract.
You want to get signed?
Of course.
Oh, okay, cool. So these two are going to be in the contest too. But
but so is Elizabeth.
I play guitar too.
Oh yeah? Right on. No wonder you knew about the contest.
You want to play with us sometime, Ashley?
I left my guitar at home. But sure, if I get a chance.
Looking forward to it.
Hey, sorry. We gotta get going. Practice time, you know? See you later,
Also,
Ashley.
don't you have a job to get back to?
See ya.
Bye! Band practice. I'm so jealous. I'd love to be able to play my guitar right now.
Hold that thought. There are things to collect. Alright. I would have to go back to the guest house proper, and I'm not sure that's available to me. Let's try moving the mouse so the cat doesn't roll over it. Marmalade, you didn't pull the same stunt as your brother, but I don't want to risk it. No, it wouldn't be here. Whatever it is, I do not know. I don't know what we're looking for. Do you want to be simple? No. There wasn't a call out for this item as yet. Okay, we've already taken a photo of that rock. That ain't triggering anything.
Come to where the birds sing too. Dance away your cares, shake 'em loose. Come one and come home. Where a cool breeze blows.
I do wish I knew what exactly we were looking for to scan or trigger. Am I gonna take the easy way out? Crane! There it is. Good. They kept him the same. Sorry. Crane number 1. Good old Lake Juliet. Wait a minute, I need to leave for a moment. I do not want this stuck in my brain. Outside where it's a little less, noisy. Good old Lake Juliet. Sayoko and I visited Lake Juliet over 10 years ago. I was recently strolling around the lake for the first time in a while when I noticed a boathouse and cottages that had appeared since then. When I asked some locals about them, they said that 5 years ago there were plans to build a major resort. Fortunately, the area around the mermaid statue on the lakeshore hasn't changed a bit. That was a relief to see, but it does seem like an odd clock tower shaped working if... Oh, sorry, back up. That was a relief to see, but it does seem like the old clock tower stopped working a few years ago. It makes the place feel a bit emptier, and my tongue continuing to trip. I would love to show Ashley this lake's natural beauty one more time before any further development changes this landscape forever. I broke my promise to come home once a week, and so I haven't had a chance to catch up with her. We haven't had time to talk, but since there's a campsite here, maybe I can invite her camping. I'll need to gather my courage to invite her, but it'll be a good chance for some quality time. I bet she'd enjoy a conversation over some delicious grilled food. I'll start making arrangements right now. The man tries and then falls down at the finish line. Though how much of that fault is going to be on him and how much of that fault is going to be on the plot, we have yet to determine.
Beep.
The next one was not at the campsite, so we are not going there. Let's see here. Anybody see any cans? I can't go off the path? Boo. I want to go off the path. I don't want to go back up near the abandoned building. I do not want to go by the abandoned mine. What is it with mines? The last game had an abandoned mine. Is that a can in the water or is that a rock? That is a rock. Da-da-da. That sunlight. Hello. I was going to complain about the ray tracing, but no, you, sir. You who stole my backpack.
So that's the boathouse. That's Matthew. What's he doing hanging around here? What are you doing here?
Terrifying him at the moment.
Ashley! I hid your bag right here, but now it's missing.
You mean more like a taken?
What? I promised that lady I'd give her the bag tonight. She was gonna tell me about my dad. She tricked me. She was lying to me from the start. I'm sorry for losing your bag. No, for stealing it, then losing it.
Oh, an apology. How you've grown since last we spoke.
Ashley.
Well, you did rescue me and all, so I wanted to return your bag.
I was a little harsh on you earlier. I'm sorry.
Maturity points all
Listen
around.
to what you had to say.
You're saying you believe me?
There could be some truth to it. I'm not like everyone else. But maybe I'm not as mature as I'd like to think either.
Thanks, Ashley. I'm sorry. But I did lie. My dad did go missing 5 years ago, and that part's true. There are people who choose to disappear, I know. But not my dad. Something happened to him. I waited by the door for him every day, even when it started to make my mom mad. And then one day, she got so mad she started yelling, and then she burst into tears. That's when I finally decided to give it up. But then she got sick. She was admitted to the hospital, and
It's okay.
after she died, all I wanted was to see my dad again. So, I decided to come look for him.
I get it, Matthew. I really do.
I'm going to find him, no matter what.
I know how you feel, but it's still not okay to run away from home. Your uncle must be worried. You should call him.
I know. I just need a little more time. I'm so close to finding something that will lead to my dad. I mean, I already found that guy in the sunglasses.
Found? Where? Also, that was incredibly dangerous.
Is that who you saw while you were hiding?
He's behind it all. I just know it. He's been snooping all around Lake Juliet. He's gotta be working with the lady who had me steal your bag.
With or for?
He must be. He's so suspicious. This boathouse is the only place I didn't search last year. That guy's going around covering his tracks.
Are you for real right now?
My dad built this boathouse. So I'm gonna take a look around inside.
By yourself? No, no, no. That guy might be in there. What?
If you're so worried about me, you could always tag along.
Oh no.
You're not leaving me much choice, are you? It's not like Dad needs his hat right this minute. Okay, fine. I'll search the boathouse with you, but then I'm done.
Great. Thanks, Ashley.
Let's go have a look.
Yeah!
Alright, we have now gained a party member. It's not here that there's another thing, right? No, other side of the bridge. Okay. Let us proceed to make questionable decisions. But thou must go into the boathouse. They did not do a very good job of scuffing that sign. It just looks pixelated.
Locked. Figures.
What do we do?
Activate the magic of the
My
bracelet.
key card. No good. There must be some way in. The RAS.
It's reacting to something.
Maybe.
Is this just like what happened back at the guest house? Oh. I have to hold the button this time, apparently. Oh, shiminy. You want to clear up how long I have to hold a button for? There we go. If I see a circle, I have to hold it.
All right, it opened.
And you would think the fails would have triggered an alarm or something.
Now, let's search the boathouse.
Wow, that's a handy little device. What is it?
I have no idea.
Apparently my mom made it. She was a scientist.
Whoa, really?
Yeah, but on the night of my 3rd birthday, someone shot her while trying to steal her research. She died.
Seriously?
Real twist ending, huh?
I'm sorry.
Okay. That just... Ugh. Camera clipping.
All right.
Let's see what we can learn about your dad. Oh boy. Can of Someone left a can of juice out. How long has it been here? Maybe since the boathouse was closed? Ew. Is there still juice in that can of juice? Looks like a notebook for managing reservations. The page it's open to has names of guests who made reservations each month. Is the same name on there? There's a schedule and a bunch of notes. I guess this is how the people who worked here kept track of things. This must be before they did a massive upgrade to digital. There's a picture of a big yacht here. Did they also rent yacht? Would a yacht fit in this lake? Wait, this wasn't taken at the lake. I can see the horizon. Certificate is a business permit for the boathouse. Little cat, I love you. Do not click the mouse. Life jackets. Figures a boathouse would have these available. But only 6? That doesn't seem like enough, does it? 2 life jackets are missing. That's something. Bob's Food Hut. Salmon and rice. What? Now open. A fish burger? This place is still around? I kind of want to check it out. This is how many people are allowed on a boat. Sea serpent in Lake Juliet. Shadow looms large on the... They just put a giant picture of not even a giant picture, they just grabbed a picture of Nessie and threw it on a photo. What? No way, I'm not believing a sea serpent here. Cleaning service at 9 a.m. Trash pickup on Fridays. Looks like a note. There's still a piece of paper pinned to the bulletin board. It's a list of winning lottery numbers from 1999, from the 21st lottery round to the 30th. Looks old. Pamphlets! All of the pamphlets on the shelf are dusty. Also a couple of little models. Corkboard! What else we got? I didn't know you used to be able to fish in the lake. Oh, not anymore. They put a fishing ban into effect. You can barely see the little red stamp. There's an article with an image of the winner of 1999's 26th lottery.
Ashley.
Oh, it's his dad.
Amazing.
So your dad really did win the lottery, didn't he? Mr. Crusoe exclaims, "The winning numbers were just the numbers that spell my name on a phone, then my age. Incredible that these numbers worked. I guess they're all my lucky numbers now." Some visitors left notes. Landed some real lunkers, and I'll be back next year. Fun. There's a large mounted fish on the wall. These are files on guests and different boats. There's a lot of files and a ton of different kinds of documents. And then a locker that's probably got files in it. We have oars, stored boats. That would be why they call it a boathouse, yes. Kind of fun to think about all the fun trips these boats have taken people on. One of these boats is not stored like the other. There are 6 wooden boats stowed by the window, and only one is stored right side up? Upside down? Miscellaneous boathouse supplies. There are oil tanks and cans of paint. This must be it. Why are there open cans of green paint? It's set up so you just open the shutter and you're right on the lake. Is this for emergencies or something? Rescuing people who fall into the lake? If only. I'm pretty sure that's gonna come back to bite us. There are life preservers scattered around. No relation to the candy. Huh? Was this being repaired? I want to take that can. An unopened can of juice is collecting dust on the desk. How long has the boathouse been closed for? If it's an unopened can, then it's probably fine. If it's an opened can, that's a different kettle of fish. Fishing pun not intended cutscene.
So this is where it lets out. The air's so fresh. And what a view!
Wow, no kidding.
That clock tower.
4 minutes to 6?
Before. That's right. I was here with Mom.
Ashley? Ashley?
Huh?
Check it out! There's something in the water.
What in the world is it?
A suitcase?
Huh?
Is that a briefcase? I wonder where it came from.
Oh,
Wait, that looks just like the briefcase my dad used to use. It's a generic briefcase, dude. We should drag it in and see what's inside. We need some kind of tool, right? Let's check the boathouse.
yeah.
Oars. Could I use a briefcase with an oar? Probably not. What are you, a nut?
Ah,
I wonder if I could throw this life preserver onto the briefcase.
no good, huh?
Too heavy to throw. Why can't you use an oar? That strikes me as dumb. There's sword supplies scattered around on the shelves, including a toy boat. Hey! That's the dude from the first game!
Oh,
It's a remote control boat. Maybe we can use this. I kinda doubt it, but it's fun to look. I don't think this will be able to reach. Probably shouldn't go around opening sealed cardboard boxes. Aw, Ashley, where's your sense of adventure? How fresh is the paint? Not fresh enough. There are life preservers scattered around. There's also a fishing rod.
this is
Hey, a fishing rod. Maybe we can use this.
no good.
Oh, it's broken. It's dry. Did someone forget to clean up all of this? I guess we are gonna have to go for the little toy boat. I hope it's got batteries.
All right.
Let's try to use what we found to pull the briefcase towards us.
All right.
Let's use the remote control boat to push the briefcase. Okay. You can operate the RC boat with L. Catch and handle the briefcase with the anchor on the back of the RC boat, then drag it to the pier while avoiding obstacles. If you get stuck, press X to restart from the beginning. Putter, 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 putter. Slowly puttering. Anchor, you want a hook? Not quite. Yeah, this does not control well. Okay, I'm gonna have to take a wider turn at that. Too wide of a turn at that. There it goes. Somebody order a briefcase?
Nice.
We did it!
What is this wee business, Matthew?
This is my dad's briefcase.
Hurry and open it.
Hold on. It could be bad if someone finds us out here. Let's open it in the boathouse.
Good call.
Ghost. Well, so far it's got the cute, good sir. Not quite sure where we're at on the... Interesting.
And the briefcase is locked.
Looks like a combination lock. Don't suppose you know the code?
Sure don't.
Then what can we do?
When we were going through here before... Corkboard. This dude's lucky numbers. This is for the Switch. Okay. Spelling his name, and then his age in 1999. Can't mess with this all I want, but without the combination, there's not much point. There has to be some way, right? Wait. Oh, wait a minute. Over here. Lottery. 26th. No, go back. Yeah, it wouldn't be on Steam. It's Switch exclusive. 2 games for the price of 1. 27, 87, 63, 30. 27, 87, 63, 30. I'm going to forget this already, I can tell. 27, 87, 63, 30. Eight numbers.
Huh.
Oh, I know.
Huh.
My dad used to talk about some numbers he always remembered. He told me we came to this boathouse before. He called them his lucky numbers, and there were 8 of them.
Matthew!
Maybe we can find out more about them if we look around. I hope we find something. So our clues were his lucky numbers from the lotto, and the fact that the lotto was all listed. So that is 20, 7, 80, 7, 50. Wrong direction. 3. 30. What? $63. Whoops. Did it leave the numbers up? It did. Cool. 63. There it goes.
Looks like a floppy disk.
The heck?
What's a floppy disk?
Oh, I feel old.
Like a USB drive for old computers. They don't really use them anymore.
Oh, I feel old. I remember when computers had to have a floppy disk. I had to turn in a report once on a floppy disk.
There might be something useful, but I don't know if we'll be able to read it. What's your dad's name?
Michael Crusoe.
There's a name on the disc. The handwriting's a little messy, but it looks like it could be his. The logo here could be some sort of clue too.
That's the logo for my dad's company.
There's a box.
That's a test tube. Maybe he was doing some experiments?
It says water quality test kit.
Oh, that's not bad.
Is your dad's job to test water quality?
Oh, no.
I don't know.
Let's see. There's this stuffed animal. Is this a bunny? It's kind of cute.
That's Kelly's.
Who's Kelly?
Who's Kelly?
My little sister.
You have a little sister?
Yeah.
And why is this now coming up?
Let's take this to my dad's place.
What for?
Oh, shit.
He's a scientist at JC Valley.
Wow, your dad's a scientist too.
Yeah, and he'll have a computer we can use. We can look up some of this stuff we found.
That sounds great. I've always wanted to see a science lab. Let's go.
You should probably keep your expectations low.
Very low.
Is someone in there?
Run!
That's Dan's voice.
What do we do? He'll catch me.
Take the briefcase and hide.
Okay.
Ashley?
Hi, yes, just totally me.
Hi,
By
Dan.
myself.
Why are you hanging out here of all places?
Well,
The door's supposed to be locked.
it was open when I got here.
Weird. I wonder who could have opened it.
No idea, but it was wide open.
Okay, I get it, but what are you doing in here?
Poking around? What does it look like? Ooh. This one works.
Looking for my bag.
Here?
Sure. Here, there, everywhere. It's got my whole life in it.
Well, okay. I haven't found your bag yet either, but I will.
Thank you.
But listen, Ashley, no one is allowed in the boathouse. It's old and falling apart. It can be dangerous, so stay out, okay?
Okay, yeah.
Hmm? What was that sound?
Nothing.
I didn't hear anything. Hey, did you ever find that runaway?
No, I was actually out this way looking for him.
Oh yeah?
Nice
Doesn't
distraction.
look like he's here, though.
What will you do when you find him?
Hand him over to the police. It's their job at that point.
Oh. Okay.
We found him in an old house last year. Things got kind of rough. His family came to get him and caused quite the ruckus. They were all shouting at each other. Even the police didn't know how to deal with that one.
Oh, not good.
Maybe he has his reasons for wanting to run away.
I wouldn't doubt it. That kid's been through a lot.
Like what?
Well, let's see.
If you say anything about his
Dad was the
sister,
president of a resort development company.
Resort development?
Crusoe Resort. Went under about 5 years ago. They bought up the land around here. Built the campsite, the cottages, and turned it into a tourist spot. But then, things went south. They went bankrupt after a while. The company's building is still near JC Valley, though.
Oh, interesting.
This boathouse used to belong to Crusoe Resort, too. It's property of the lab now, though. It's strange how something like a rumor was all it took to shut it down.
rumor?
Come to think of it, when Crusoe started developing here, they tried to buy that old clock tower too. But I guess something on the business end didn't work out. Soon after, that clock's bell tolled its last.
Okay, there are too many coincidences for this type of game, and I am aware of what genre I am playing. Alright, what was the rumor? We're going
So
backwards-ish.
what's this rumor you mentioned? What do people say about this old boathouse?
That it's haunted.
Haunted? Really?
It's just the story, but not all that surprising.
Why? Did something happen?
Oh, it's just...
Again?
I should check it out.
No, you have to tell me about the old
What are you
house.
doing? Where's the old house?
It's just past the boathouse. Take a right.
Oh, where he fell down the
It's vacant
well.
now, but a famous photographer used to live there.
A famous photographer?
Or
Yep,
not.
Moved here from New York 9 years ago. Moved out, what, maybe 5 years back?
Everything happened 5 years
House has
ago.
been vacant ever since.
Alright, now tell me about the clock tower.
Why did the clock stop?
The family that owns it kept it in working order for generations. But 5 years ago, the last surviving member stopped it. Sealed it up tight so no one could get in. They were getting old as it was. And then, after the incident,
Incident?
What happened?
it's nothing. Just an old story.
Bull.
I want to know what happened, but now isn't the best time.
That's my phone. Oh, I need to get back. See, Ashley, don't come in here again, okay?
Sir, yes, sir. I will absolutely come in here again.
Matthew?
Coast is clear now. What was all that thumping about? Oh shit, where'd he go?
Where'd you go?
Alright, I have predictions. I'm not gonna say what they are, but they involve a ghost. The unspoken thought.
I wonder what exactly happened here 5 years ago. Did it have something to do with Matthew's dad? Could that be the reason he disappeared? I need to find Matthew.
And answers.
Where could he be? What did Dan say about where Matthew went last year?
The old
Something about
house.
finding Matthew in an old house near here.
With a lot of yelling when the cops picked him up. Old house, take a right. That's a left. Can I go up this way? No, I cannot. Map? Abandoned building. Boathouse. Oh. Okay, so continue up the road. Keeping an eye out for cans. Here we go. A famous photographer was supposed to be here. Aha! Can. Gimme. This shall be recycled. The door is open. It's an analog lock and the door is open.
Door's open. Is Matthew in here?
Anyone in here? Sounds like no one's home. Oh, seriously, no one's home. That is a big kettle for tea.
Yeah.
I bet you could boil all sorts of water in that thing. Boil all sorts of water? There's still sauces and dishes and stuff here. Why did the owner just disappear and leave all this here? No one living here, but they didn't move out either. There's still dishes in the sink. Did something happen while they were washing the dishes? Not yet. I want to check out the rest of the room. These are photos of the lake, are all gorgeous.
Huh?
Who is this? Someone very important to the photographer from the way it's zoomed in on that.
Ah.
Oh, this is a photo of the clock tower. It looked like they took this photo from in front of the house. Guess the person who lived here liked books. But they sat and read in that chair by the fireplace. Sucker's bet, I would take it. Fireplace. Nothing out of the ordinary there.
Huh.
A nice chair in front of the fireplace on a cold winter day. Sounds pretty great, honestly. Is this where the next origami crane is at? No. Okay. Knock knock, what's behind door number 2?
What's this?
Matthew's been here.
Looks like Matthew's dad's briefcase. Matthew's gotta be around here.
How are we carrying that briefcase with us in a pocket space? I think the top one is a sunset and the bottom one a sunrise.
Pretty.
The scenery here is so pretty. I do hope no one was sleeping on that bare mattress, because wow, that would be a pain.
Huh.
Lots of stuff still here, but the hutch is empty. Whatever was in here must have been important if that's all they took when they left. The calendar is from 5 years ago. It's like time stopped in here. Right, this is a tripod for holding the camera still. Bigger than I thought. Photographers have to work pretty hard carrying all this gear around. Yet they don't skip weight training day.
Pretty.
Landscape photo. Another landscape photo. These articles aren't about anything worth mentioning. Gilbert Moss to be Lake Juliet resident. It's an article about someone named Gilbert Moss. Yes, I got that from the title. Dated September 9th, 1998. Not a very recent report.
Huh.
These albums are huge, and there's 2 for every year? How many pictures does a photographer take in a year? Well, I suppose that depends on the photographer.
Huh?
Is this a bag for holding a camera? It seems kind of big. But I suppose you need room for extra lenses and film and all. And he did analog on film, not digital on a SIM card. These 4 are all just beautiful. I'd love to have a pretty portrait like these taken of me. So yeah, this guy was hauling around a heck of a lot of stuff. Are all these technical books about photography? They are very technical and they are very books. And that is a square frame with a handle.
Trapdoor?
Yep.
Looks like stairs down to the basement.
What is
I
this
should
place
check it
doing
out.
with a basement? Wouldn't that be a flooding risk this close to the lake? Oh, heck if I know. I've never lived near a lake. Bingo, Matthew.
Matthew?
Oh, this was his dark room.
Ashley.
I've been trying to find you.
How'd you know I'd be here?
Dan gave me the idea. He said this is where they found you when you ran away last time.
You didn't tell him you'd seen me, did you? Does he know I'm here?
Of course not. Don't worry. He's looking for you, though. He said he'd take you to the police if he found you. This is a great spot to lay low. Basement hideout's a nice touch. How'd you find this place?
Some construction worker told me about it last year. Said a photographer used to live here. He'd take pictures of the lake all the time. But one day, he just disappeared and left all his stuff too.
Huh. That's strange.
Very.
Huh? Hey, is this you in this picture?
Yeah, that's my family. I found it here last year.
Oh? Huh.
Yeah.
Those two are my parents, Michelle and Emily, and that one your mom is...
Yeah.
That's you, right? You're so little.
Hey.
So then the girl on your dad's back is your little sister Kelly? Yeah.
Is that the stuffed animal that was in the briefcase?
Yeah, Kelly loved that stuffed bunny. She took it everywhere.
It's a great picture. You all look so happy.
Yeah, we were. We were really happy. Kelly and I laughed and played, and our parents laughed with us. Ashley, if Dan asks, please don't tell him where I am. He'll call the police, and they'll take me back to my uncle. And I never want to go back there again.
Look, Matthew. I understand how you feel. But you can't keep going like this.
I have questions. I also want a closer look at those photographs. Tell me about the happy thing.
So, this stuffed bunny's Kelly's?
How did it fit in your
What was it
pocket?
doing in the briefcase, I wonder.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Why don't you hold on to it? Might help cheer you up if you're ever feeling lonely. What do you think?
No, you hang on to it.
Come on, you should have it.
I said no!
Huh?
Fine. Then I'll go with Ashley.
Really? You just... Okay. Give the stuffed bunny a voice. I'm sure that's not going to backfire spectacularly later on. I have a sinking feeling.
Why don't you want to go back to your uncle? You know, my dad went missing for years before, too. I lived with my aunt the whole time he was gone. I get it. So I can tell you one thing for sure. Your uncle must be really worried about you right now.
No way! He's not worried at all!
Matthew.
He hates me! Trust me! He was going to send me to boarding school!
Alright. Why?
Boarding school? What would that mean for you?
He's sending me to some school in London in September.
London? Like in England?
Dang.
Yeah.
That's basically the other side of the world.
I know. He
And
said I
expensive.
need to learn how to be a responsible adult. But they have all these rules, and I have to live at the school too. I won't be able to come home until I graduate.
That's awful.
So, I didn't have a choice. I needed to run away. This is my last chance to find my dad. If I get caught again, I'll never be able to come back.
I had no idea. Okay, I'll help you.
What?
You want to find out what happened to your dad, right? Let me help you. We'll do it together.
Really?
Absolutely.
Thanks, Ashley.
There is one thing, though. If we don't get anywhere today, you have to go back to your uncle, at least for now.
What? Why?
Think about it. Let's say you keep looking for your dad. What happens if you never find a lead?
Well,
What will you do?
I'll keep looking.
You'll just keep looking forever?
That's right. I'll never give up.
If that's how you feel, why not talk to your uncle about it? Tell him how serious you are. I'm sure he'll understand.
Okay.
Promise?
Yeah.
Okay, then let's start our search.
Okay.
Our first stop should be my dad's cottage. I've been thinking about how to read the disc from the briefcase. I bet we can check it out there.
Your
you
dad
think
should
he'll
be old
report
enough
me?
to have a floppy
Don't
disk
worry,
reader.
He's at the lab.
You're sure?
Yep. Positive. Let's go.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright, there's a couple of things I absolutely need to look at here. Camera mode, please. Yes! It is the guy from the boat in the first game. Unknown. Unknown. The family with a rabbit. The fact we saw a ghost before that looked a little bit like her gives me a concern. That mirror is awful. The sink's almost as bad. The enlarger was used for blowing up. Blowing up. Hold on. So you take the film. The film would be a long strip of sort of kind of like plastic. And you would run the film through the enlarger, or rather underneath the enlarger, and look through the little viewport there to try and find the photograph on the film that you were wanting to make a photo of. Fixing agent, chemicals for developing film. Do you soak your photos in this tray to develop them? Yes. You would take the negative that you wanted. Once you got it put in the enlarger, put it onto the paper with the tray and the chemicals, and you would let it soak, do its thing. You would have to heat some stuff up. Yes, it is. Maybe they just use it to boil water for coffee or whatever while they're working here. Not quite. I'm afraid to ask, how bad is that toilet? We've had to go in the middle of the night. Creepy! Okay, fair. It'd also be a pain in the butt to get down the stairs at midnight. Doesn't feel like they use this place for bathing, does it? Nope. Do they have another bathroom? You know, that's a fair question. But here's the strips of film. The strips of film would be set up in the enlarger. The enlarger would then basically print them onto pending photograph paper. Weren't they worried about the pictures falling into the tub? No, I think that tub was there to catch the film as it dried. Probably yes. Somebody saw something on that film clip and went, oh shit, and ran out of here.
Yeah.
I don't want to accidentally kill the power or anything, so I won't touch it. No, touch the lever!
I can take the briefcase. Got it.
Not too heavy?
Nope, I'm good. I carried it this far, didn't I?
All right, it's all yours.
Let's go.
To the living room. And then out the door. Are there two doors? No, there's just the one door. There's a person there. Oh.
Elizabeth?
Wait, what? What's with the face? Do you have a problem with me?
Not at all. Just surprised. I didn't expect to see you out here.
Uh-huh.
What are you doing here?
What do you mean? Why would you ask me that? It's none of your business.
Calm down. I was just making small talk. It doesn't take much to set you off, does it?
I didn't mean it like that. I was just taking a walk. Am I not allowed to go for a walk?
Why is it important to ask her about a walk?
Is that so?
Let's go, Ashley.
Wait.
What?
Ugh, I knew it. You're that Crusoe resort kid.
She knows who Matthew is? Specifically as
Take
Matthew?
solo walks often?
Sometimes, I guess.
Sounds relaxing. Any good trails around here?
Trails? Ha! No such thing.
Really? You're local. I thought you'd know. Oh, by the way, I saw Tommy and Janet earlier. They said they were headed to band practice. Are you going?
What? Right. I've got to skip this one. Errands to run.
Oh, that's too bad.
Really? Now, how do you know him?
You know Matthew?
Of course. Everyone around here does. He's the son of the president of Crusoe Resort.
What's with the attitude? So what if he's the president's son?
You clearly have no idea, so I'll enlighten you.
Please!
You should know about Crusoe Resort. After all, they almost ruined the lake.
Ruined the lake?
Yeah, and it was his dad's fault. First, the jerk finds this beautiful lake. Then he buys up all the land he can to make this big resort.
So?
It's how he went about it. The construction ruined the environment here. They totally polluted the lake.
That explains the
Some
water
people
testing
would do
kit.
anything for money. Destroying nature to build a tourist trap? Unbelievable. Selfish people like that are the reason the Earth is hurting. Oh, poor Mother Nature. Get it? That's the kind of person his dad is.
That's enough, Elizabeth.
I'm just telling the truth.
Even if that's true, it has nothing to do with Matthew.
Seriously? How can you walk around like nothing's wrong?
You don't...
I don't what?
You don't have any proof. Stop lying.
Matthew?
Great going, Elizabeth.
Whatever.
Oof. Okay, so now we know he had a water testing kit in his briefcase. He's trying to prove he wasn't polluting the lake. So then, who would stand to benefit if he...
Oh.
There he is. Is that a mermaid? Oh, that's the Little Mermaid. Okay, we'll talk about that one in a minute.
Hey. Are you okay?
Of course he's not okay.
What do you think about what Elizabeth said?
I think she didn't have to be so rude. She kind of made me mad.
So you were shocked?
Well, yeah, a little. Do you know if that's true?
Everyone says it is.
But you don't believe it.
No. But I get confused sometimes. I can't help but wonder if... I've been here before. With my family.
Oh yeah? It's huge.
Yeah. And this is a special tree. I remember Dad used to stand here and look out at the lake. He always seemed so calm.
You remember.
I just thought Dad liked the view. And then everything happened, and now I'm not so sure. What was he thinking about when he stared out at the lake? And that's something I wonder about now.
Special tree.
It sounds like this tree's important to you.
Yeah, I have so many memories of all of us together here.
What was your family like?
Dad was always busy working. When I'd ask him to play, he'd yell about being interrupted.
Oh.
Mom was always sick, so I used to take care of Kelly. We played together all the time. Kelly was cute, but she was a lot younger. She cried a lot.
So we're just hitting the trauma conga line. Like, all the things.
Being a big brother must be tough sometimes.
Yeah.
Hey, Matthew? Does Kelly live with your uncle too?
No. My uncle said she went to stay someplace a long way from here. I don't get to see her.
That sounds really lonely.
Yeah. Honestly, I just don't remember. I can't even remember the day my dad left. When I try, everything gets fuzzy. It's all a blank. Not the last thing he said before he left.
Oh no.
Or the look on his face.
Alright, place your bets.
Seeing Matthew like this reminds me so much of Dee. Something terrible must have happened to Matthew. Something that left a scar inside, just like with Dee. Listen, when I learned about my mom, a friend told me something. He said, even though facing the truth can be hard, in the end it's always for the best. What do you think?
You're right. I need to know what Dad was thinking. That's why I have to find out what happened to him. The clock tower.
You want to check it out next? Let's take a look. Might find something. So let's go. What are you waiting for?
Nothing, I guess.
Common sense, sanity, more cutscene. Ghost. 100% we have a ghost. We also have a cat bonking my microphone stand. Alright, to the clock tower. Anybody see any cans? I will collect all the cans. I will maybe get a prize.
Oh, wow. It's so much taller up close.
Promise me, Matthew.
Flashback?
Don't go near the clock tower.
Ashley?
Who was that?
Yeah?
I changed my mind. I don't want to go. I just have a really bad feeling.
It's okay. If you don't want to go, that's fine.
I'm really sorry.
Why don't you wait here while I take a look?
Cue
Just
panic.
Don't let Dan find you.
Okay.
Okay, can I go look at this real quick? Yes, I can. All right, I'm gonna nerd for a minute. The Little Mermaid. Yeah, this doesn't involve Ariel. I mean, they went and made a whole bronze statue, so maybe? As I understand it, in the original The Little Mermaid, to walk on land, she not only gave up her voice, but every step she took felt like she was stepping on glass. So, yeah, it was not true love's first kiss is gonna save your butt. It's you're gonna feel like you're walking on glass every day of your life. Hope you like them legs. There was an important moral to the story, but it escapes me at the moment, and currently I'm just going, what the heck is with this door symbol? Rose? Stabby thingy? Moon? It's a coat of arms.
Oh.
That Ashley remembers seeing before.
Ashley, see that clock tower? Your dad and I once went all the way to the top.
I remember.
How does a
It used to be
3-year-old
open
remember
to
that?
everyone. I wonder if I can get in.
Analog lock, not digital. You're not getting in that way without a key.
Nope, not opening. And if I can't get in, I can't investigate.
We'll be back to this, that's for certain.
Hey, you.
Pikachu?
That was Matthew just now, wasn't it?
Is he after Matthew?
Lie. Lie like a rug.
Sure. But can I ask you a question first?
Go ahead.
How do you know about Matthew?
No!
Not just Matthew. I know about you too.
Oh shit, that's even worse.
Ashley Mizuki Robbins.
Oh, double bad.
Child of Dr. Richard Robbins.
Who are you?
What? How'd you know that?
A good question.
Who are you?
John Smith.
Bull! If that's your real name,
Seriously?
I'm a Pokemon.
John Smith? There is no way that's your real name.
Effed it out.
Is that what you think?
What's this guy hiding? He's seriously suspicious.
The look of total mistrust of adults on the face of youth.
And seriously weird.
I'll tell you this much. I am not your enemy.
You sure about that?
I've always wanted to use that line.
I literally could not imagine a more suspicious person if I tried.
Hey now, have mercy.
No.
Okay, let's cut the jokes. I'm not falling for whatever this is. How do you know about us? Who are you really? Now what are you doing?
Checking our perimeter. Can you keep a secret, Ashley?
Usually.
You cannot repeat what I'm about to tell you.
Oh, I'm gonna blab to everyone.
The truth is, I'm a special agent. I'm looking into something that happened 5 years ago.
A special agent?
One of two ways this is gonna go.
Surprised? I know. Hearing special agent can be quite the shock.
Actually, I'm more interested in what happened 5 years ago.
What's your agency?
What got your attention?
It has something to do with Matthew's dad, doesn't it? Tell me what you know. Please.
Ashley, did Matthew tell you what happened 5 years ago?
Huh? Why? What does he have to do with investigating the resort and the lake?
That's confidential.
Bull!
Information regarding the investigation is classified.
Then I won't tell you anything. I'll conduct my own investigation.
I would stop if I were you.
Why?
In this world, certain truths are better left undiscovered. Would you pass that message on to Matthew as well?
Me?
Tell him for me, Ashley.
Special agent, huh?
Sus. Sus. Is that a can over there? No, don't boot me out of this area. Squirrel? Dog.
Oh, it's you! I saw you at the guest house.
Ashley,
There you are.
I saw you talking to the guy in the sunglasses. Is everything okay?
Yeah, he's just super
Yeah.
sus.
We just talked. I questioned him a little.
Wow, really? Awesome.
It's no big deal.
What did you find out?
He didn't say who he was, but he told me what he's doing here. He's investigating what happened 5 years ago.
Huh?
He wouldn't give details. Said it was top secret.
That's so sketchy. What if he's behind it?
I'm not sure. He was odd, but it didn't seem like he was up to no good. Hi, puppy. Good to see you. Now, where did you come from? Let's try to guess your name. Bonnie? Rusty? Pochi?
That last one's too weird.
It's not weird. Pochi is a very common dog name in Japan.
Huh. That's really a Japanese dog name?
Yep. My dad told me.
Does your dad know a lot about Japan?
Sort of. My mom was Japanese.
Oh, cool. But this dog's name definitely isn't Pochi. It's Princess. I saw it on her collar.
Princess!
You sure do seem like a princess.
Are you a dog or a cat person?
Definitely a dog person.
Both.
I wanted one when I was little, but we lived in an apartment. So I used to play with my neighbor's dog after school instead.
Really?
Hey, princess. Want to be friends?
There is something just off about that dog's animation.
Hey, so how was the clock tower?
It was locked. I couldn't get in.
Oh,
Come to think of it, Dad told me something. He said the clock's been stopped for 5 years now.
Everything happened
Guess
5
that means
years
we can't
ago.
get inside.
oh well. So, where's your dad's cottage?
I think it was just past the bridge. First house on the left.
Well, let's go.
Sure thing.
About face forward can. Da-da-da-da-da. Any other cans hiding around here? No? Okay. Da-da-dum, ba-dum, ba-da-dum.
Huh.
A blank billboard. Seems like a good spot for an ad right by the path and all. At the very least, a map. Oh, great, the bridge is out.
It's locked? Dad's place is on the other side of the bridge.
Who keeps throwing these roadblocks at us?
The RAS.
Which means, time for another minigame.
I knew it.
Sheesh. Why is there extra complex security on this bridge?
Nice. It opened. Huh? Where'd Princess go?
Run off somewhere.
Oh. Maybe we'll see her again.
That was a very short visit from the dog. Well, this is something. I mean, I know they said they were building up a resort town, but this is for rent. Not a for sale, but a for rent. Are we by the place? Yes, we are. Across from this house. This one.
Here?
Yeah, I guess we'll check out Dad's cottage first. And then we'll check out the other cottages.
Huh.
Sus. Sus. Why is it unlocked? And he's there in the house.
It's just issue after issue. How strange.
You left the door unlocked.
It looks like unauthorized access from outside the JC Valley system. It can't be.
You're sure your dad isn't here?
Definitely. Don't worry.
Oh no.
Where's the computer?
I'll look for it.
Ahem.
Ashley.
Dad? What are you doing here?
I wrapped up at the lab. I'm sorry I had to leave the cookout so abruptly.
You said he wouldn't be here.
It's fine. I'll cover for you. You left your hat.
Oh, there it is. Thanks for bringing it to me. You have a friend with you?
Oh, yeah. This is, Mario. Yep, Mario.
Mario, eh? It's okay. Let me get a good look at you. Now, could you be the kid Dan told me about?
No, Dad. No way.
Don't be afraid. You must be Matthew.
Huh?
Well, nobody said his dad was dumb.
You must be having a hard time. I was about your age when I ran away for the first time.
Shit, what?
Will you tell me what's going on, Matthew?
Sure.
I didn't see this coming.
Neither did I.
Always like this?
So I only have today to figure out what happened to my dad.
I see. You've been through a lot.
Please don't tell Dan about Matthew.
Don't worry. Any friend of yours is a friend of mine.
Thanks, Dad.
I hope you find a lead soon.
Yeah. Ashley, your dad is different from how I expected.
Different from how I expected too.
I don't think my dad is what you'd call normal.
Fair.
Huh? Not normal?
Take it as a compliment and a win.
That was a compliment.
It was?
You two were actually pretty similar.
Are not?
Well, how was the cookout, Ashley?
Awkward. I didn't know anyone.
Right. Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
But I met someone who knew Mom. He said on the outside I look like Mom, but inside I'm more like you.
Is that right?
I don't really get what he meant. I don't even know you that well.
Oof.
Is that right?
Appropriate response,
before
sir.
I forget. Can you look at this? It belonged to Matthew's dad.
Wow. It's been a while since I've seen a floppy disk. My computer's upstairs. There's a floppy drive around there somewhere, if you can find it. Just feel free to look around.
Wish her luck.
Wow. Thanks. I'll start looking.
Do you even know what a floppy
I
drive
remembered
looks like?
something else about Mom.
Did you?
Yeah. Sometimes the scenery here reminds me of things.
You're remembering things? It's possible something happened 13 years ago. Something that stuck deep in her memory.
Why did I suddenly remember Mom?
Well,
Do you know something?
I've been thinking. On the night your mom died, she had just returned with you from Lake Juliet.
Oh, that would stick.
I've analyzed that day over and over. I keep thinking,
You're overthinking it, Dad. When it's about Mom, you always do.
how can I not? She's always on my mind. Especially since I haven't been able to say goodbye.
Dad.
Someone's calling. Hello, Gina. What is it?
The system is acting up again.
Oh?
How?
The security system is behaving strangely.
What in the... It's just one issue after another. Highly unusual. Okay, I'll be right there.
Did something happen?
More trouble at the lab. I'm sorry to leave you alone again, but I have to go.
All right.
Oh, right. There's a restaurant nearby if you get hungry. Feel free to order something. Just say you're my daughter, and they'll put it on my tab.
Will do.
Okay, I better go.
You got this, Dad.
Yeah, I guess I do, don't I?
Coincidences after coincidences keep piling up.
He's so busy. We never have time to just talk. I forgot to tell him about the RAS opening the lock.
He might be safer not knowing, because I suspect this is going to go off the rails in some form or fashion. What is that a box of? Oh, it's a bathroom. Toothbrush. I don't even see any toothpaste. Does he not brush his teeth? Then there's a shower being a shower.
Huh?
Interesting brand of detergent. Were you seriously concerned he wasn't doing his own laundry? I mean, okay, that's probably fair. Given the amount of snacks in the area, I hope he's eating.
Huh.
Dad blends with black tea leaves? Wonder what kind of herb he's using. I can't place its smell. Another fridge. Let's see here. A few veggies, a few condiments, and a cool pop. Guess he doesn't like cooking for himself. Does he even know how to cook for himself? He spent how many years on a deserted island? What is he carrying around in that backpack? Why are there so many pamphlets down there? Wellington boots. An obsession about hangers. Telephone?
Huh.
The clock has stopped. Well, it's always right twice a day. Box full of cookies. Notepad by the phone. Boxes. Did he just never fully unpack when he moved into the place? Well, there's a computer.
Sorry for the wait, Matthew.
Why are you staring at the computer so blankly?
Oh, good timing. I can't log into the computer. It needs a password.
Oh no. My dad just left for the lab. I can't ask him for it.
Maybe he wrote it down somewhere.
Knowing him, that's very likely. Let's take a look around his room and see if we can find anything.
On it.
I would bet you. Aha! That's a crane. 2 cranes. A QR code crane. And a pink crane? Okay. That's your bed?
Dad.
I don't think he's getting much sleep at all. There's a lamp. Nothing in the drawer. There we go. Some novels. What if he reads it before going to sleep? Would have liked it if you popped it open. Nothing underneath. I can't tell if they fell or got placed there by Dad. Either way, I probably shouldn't touch them without asking him. Novels will just turn into a movie. I'm curious about the book. I should ask Dad if I can borrow it. More academic books that are a complete mess. Librarians, look away. I'm afraid you're about to see horror. Dad buys something online almost every day. One of these days he'll wind up buying the same thing twice and throwing one out.
Huh?
Are these research materials? Coat rack turned towel rack? Drawer number 1 has packing tape.
Huh?
USB to USB-C cable. I think that's USB-C. Bandages. What is that a tube even for? It has bandages on it. Sir, did you MacGyver something? Batteries. Notepad.
Maybe.
Nope, no password. Her dad's glasses case. Well, now we know where to find the disc player. Apply techniques of photochemistry, wavelengths of light and interpret cameras. Oof, what a title. Must be what he's reading right now.
Dad?
Dad put some pictures up. 2 of them of you and 1 of them of your mother and him.
This is...
What's this supposed to mean?
Ah.
Oh, it's a photo. Why would someone write on this on the back, though?
Maybe.
Maybe the other photos have writing on them too? And knowing Dad, I bet one of them has his password on it. We'll get to those in a moment. Why does he have so many bandages?
Huh.
Wow, Dad made all this origami. He must really love it. Alright.
How about this?
Might as well put them in order while looking for the password. Well, hold on. Okay. So you would go here. And then...
Yeah.
Oh, I got it. Okay.
Oops.
I sure do hope it's the password. Turn. Me. ND. Foo.
Ah.
Mindful. Mindful.
All right.
The password is... Use the touchpad. Probably is case sensitive, isn't it? MINDFUL. If one L doesn't work, I'll try 2.
All right, we're in.
We're in.
Yes!
Now we just gotta pop the disc in and we're good. Let me see it, Matthew.
One sec. Here you go.
Got disc. Again.
And it goes... Oh no. This computer has no disk drive.
So we can't see the data?
Wait. Dad said he had an external floppy drive. So it must be somewhere around here.
Let's look for it.
All right, in order. This thing that kind of looks like a Wii.
Huh?
That's our drive.
Ah.
Now, can I also grab the cable for it while I'm here? Bingo. But what's with the tube with bandages on it? Okay. First I gotta combine with the cable. And then I'm going to combine with the disc.
All right.
Now I can use the computer to check out the data. Use.
All right.
Now we can check out the data.
Okay. I can access the floppy disk.
If it still
File
works.
popped up on the screen. What is this?
Open it.
Move it off the drive. Michael Cruz, my company is not responsible for the blank cause of the lake's water pollution. Through the independent water quality testing I conducted, blank a blank discovered that the unknown contaminant has been flowing into the lake for blank. I blank ascertain what this unblank substance is and eliminate any suspicion regarding Cruz's resort blank as blank blank. I think your disk has a few drive errors.
The data looks corrupted, so I can't read it all. Seems like your dad wrote it, though.
It says, eliminate any suspicion.
Right. That must be it.
It's why he was investigating the lake's pollution.
And he figured out that this unknown contaminant is what's causing it. Do you think this is why your dad disappeared? Because he was trying to find what really polluted the lake?
It must be.
Good a theory as any.
I want Dad to find out, and they got to him. I'm close, Dad. Ashley, I want to check out the lake. There's a water quality testing kit in my dad's briefcase.
Is it still valid?
We'll use that to find this unknown contaminant, and then I'll figure out where it's coming from. This looks pretty old.
Too old to use, that's for sure. How else can we test the lake's water quality? The computer just made a noise.
There's something on the screen.
Authenticating DAS approach to connect. What?
What's a DAS?
It's this. My dad made it. Let's see what happens when I hold it near the computer.
Also, why is the computer now talking to the DAS?
What is this? That's the phone. Maybe Dad's calling. Watch the DAS, Matthew.
Sure. Can I play with it once it's finished installing?
It won't work for you. It only likes me.
Oh, come on.
I could not hear a phone ringing at all.
Hey.
Yeah, it's gonna have to just ring. If there's a phone ringing, I can't hear it. Y'all need you to work on your audio balancing. Well, I see it.
Hello?
Hello, Plot.
Ashley? Is that you?
Jessica!
How's the trip?
Alright, I guess.
You should get out and enjoy yourself. Is your dad there?
He's at the lab. Something came up.
I see. Did he say when he'd be back?
Why are you calling?
Nope. He didn't say much, as usual.
Okay. I'll try again later.
Oh. Ashley!
What did you see? Gosh dang it, man. That was a short chapter. Well, it felt short. What? What did you find?
What's wrong?
New feature installed. Water quality analysis. Excuse me? Why is the Somebody rigged this thing to auto-update when it heard certain keywords or phrases. I swear.
Check it out.
Whoa, what's this? Water quality analysis? I guess it picked up a new feature.
How? Why? Feature explanation. The DAS can analyze a spectral refract. The DAS can analyze the spectral reflectance properties of a liquid it has scanned and render the substance in that liquid at a molecular level. It can also compare those substances to other molecular models stored in the DAS memory. The DAS has already stored a molecular model of a contaminant. Oh no.
What the heck does that mean?
Trouble.
Yeah, it's a little confusing, but I think we can check water quality just by scanning it with the DAS.
So we can investigate the lake pollution with this thing.
My dad designed all sorts of features for the DAS, huh?
I don't think your dad designed that at all. I think it's a thing from your mom.
Does it have something to do with why Mom came here 13 years ago?
Come on, Ashley. Let's use the DAS to investigate the lake pollution.
Right. I'll help however I can.
Thank you.
If I remember the first game correctly,
Which part of the lake should we use for a water sample?
after this cutscene,
It might be easiest near the mermaid statue.
Got it. Let's take the DAS over there and check out the water.
if I remember correctly, in the first game, they said the DAS was made by her dad and her mom. Which explains how the RAS can so quickly talk to the DAS, because they use the same source code. Ashley, I think your mom is sending you on a interesting expedition. The question is, why and what does it have to do with another? Because everything is going to tie back to another at some point. Back to the mermaid statue. No, actually not. What else was around here? Another cottage for rent. Can I pet the cat? I cannot pet the cat? That's got to be a cat statue and not an actual cat, right? No, they're saying that's an actual cat would have moved if your foot ran into it. Sorry, dear. Ask me now, I know. Yeah, no, this cat would be like, quit bothering me. But I can't pet the cat? Oh. I pet the dog. Why can't I pet the cat? There's JC Vance, which we'll get into that area later. Another rental cottage. Great scenery. Looks cozy. Is there rent really high or something? Is the lake cursed and polluted because someone was a jack? Aft? Pretty flower garden. Somebody's been taking care of this stuff. Oh, hey, it's the restaurant. Also, cat. Also, cat under SUV gives me a concern. Probably. More cottages for rent. I am going the wrong direction. Sir, you look like the guy without the shades. And you are?
Maybe it'll stand out more if I put it here.
That looks so good.
Yeah, it does.
Hey there, you two. This burger right here is a Lake Juliet specialty. You should get yourself one. Restaurant's over there.
Is that the restaurant Dad was telling me about? He said I could put my food on his tab.
A tab, eh? You wouldn't happen to be Dr. Robin's daughter, would you?
Oh no.
That's me. I'm Ashley.
Ashley, of course. He told me about you. He said to take good care of you and your friend if you come by. I'm Bob. I own the place. Nice to meet you, miss.
Bob Fox.
Nice to meet you, Bob.
Come visit whenever you like, all right? I'll be around.
Sure thing. Thanks.
All right, pleasure to meet you, Bob. Mermaid statue. All right, let's test that water quality.
This is the spot.
Yeah, this is a good place.
It looks nice and clear. Use the DOS to investigate the lake water. The scan will start when you aim the DOS camera at the lake surface. Start by finding a spot to investigate. Alright. Hit me, DOS. What do we got? Lake water has been scanned. Displaying molecular model for unknown contaminant scanned in liquid. Checking against previously registered molecular model.
I see.
Let's compare the two substances to see if they're the same. And if they are,
This has to be it.
then it means the lake is polluted with whatever it is. Rotate the blue model to perfectly overlap the red model. Once they overlap, hold down A to start the evaluation. You know, if the DOS can do so much, why isn't it doing this? There we go. More or less. Guess a little more less than more. Tell me something I haven't figured out from context clues. Polluted with what?
It must be the unknown contaminant from your dad's file. If we can figure out what it is, I bet we can find the source.
And then we'll be able to find my dad.
But how are we going to figure out what the contaminant is? We could try searching my dad's computer.
Or you could go get food.
Someone sounds hungry.
Yeah, I'm kind of starving.
Let's take a break at the restaurant. And you can order whatever you want because my dad's paying.
All right.
Backtracking to the restaurant. What is it?
Look!
The sunglasses man.
It's the sunglasses guy.
Oh, come on, Matthew.
Matthew, you are not Solid Snake.
Shh, look. He's on the phone with someone.
Don't shh, you're the one who was talking.
Hey, Ian. Yeah, it's me.
Ian?
More trouble with the system. Oh. So Dr. Robbins is back in the lab then? And have you found the document in question? Is that so? No. It must be there somewhere. How many times do I have to tell you? Crusoe Resort is not responsible for the pollution. Understood. I'll be in touch soon.
He knows Crusoe Resort is not responsible.
I was sure the document was at JC Valley.
Who are you?
My investigation just hit a roadblock.
I think he saw us.
Oh, he saw you.
He's running. Let's chase him.
No! Go get a burger!
What? Hey!
How old was this kid again? Too young to know better?
Matthew, wait!
Alright, we got enough time to try and save him. I hope. Matthew, sir, you're being a nut. One moment. Nothing could possibly happen while I take a second. The mansion by the food hut. There's the food hut. And there's the mansion behind it. I bet you we're going in there. Or I'm gonna have to double back. Why are there graves? Are those graves? No, they're just a vegetable field.
You were listening in on my phone call, weren't you?
Can you blame us?
Of course. I'm a special agent, after all.
I'm still calling sus on that.
How much did you hear?
I heard everything. You were talking about Crusoe Resort. Crusoe Resort was Matthew's dad's company. Hang on. Matthew's dad. You know something about him, don't you? Just tell me. You're looking into what went on here 5 years ago. And Matthew's dad is somehow involved in that, right?
Remember what I told you about certain truths? Trust the adults to handle the situation.
Man!
And that goes for Matthew, too. Got it?
There's something
Can he be any shadier?
There's something off about his
Now
walk
I'm
cycle.
super curious.
Something off about all their walk
Seems like
cycles.
He's investigating JC Valley too. What's the connection between Crusoe Resort and JC Valley? Nobody knows where Matthew's dad is or what polluted the lake. There just has to be some kind of connection, but what?
My money's on your pendant.
Where'd Matthew go?
To a farmhouse? Well, we'll find out for sure where Matthew went. Next time. Because we have run out of time to stream. Thank you all for coming. It's been a pleasure to play this game with y'all. As a reminder, well, first, the usual YouTube algorithm stuff. Please like, comment, subscribe, yada yada yada, YouTube algorithm. Housekeeping. Next week, I am on vacation. I have set up a little thing to run on Halloween. I hope y'all enjoy it. I will not be in a location where I can check how that goes, so please do like, comment, and subscribe on that one to let me know how you like it. Thursday, we continue with Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. If I am very lucky, which I probably won't be, considering some of the fights coming up. Flashback. Then I can maybe finish the game in one go. And we can pick up our new thing for the Thursday when I get back. We shall see. But until then, I say as I ping my mic, sorry headphone users. I hope you all have a pleasant evening and a merry Monday night. And may the rest of your week be nice. Take care, stay safe, and it's time for me to stop the stream. Good night, y'all.